What up, what up? 5 minutes of finance with the money man. Today we're going to be talking about used cars, which I know Glenn has been preaching about over these last few weeks. I'm going to be talking about what should finance be doing to prepare for an influx of used car deals. What are some proactive things, not reactive things, that we as finance directors or managers could be doing to stay ahead of the game? But first, some housekeeping things. March 17th and 18th. We have a leadership workshop here in Lexington, Kentucky. You need to get your managers, your leaders in this building. I promise you, we will not waste their time. We will not waste your time. It is part of your membership. Please don't miss out. Also, in the app, I need to see people actively getting into the nanographene, the ceramic roadmap. There's a lot of assets and a lot of tools that as we are selling more used vehicles, we need to be tapping into. One of those being our paint protection products, our ancillary products, and learning more about how we can bring benefit to the used car game. So jump into the app. One thing that I mentioned in my market relevant training for finance managers and directors is to create a vision board. Some of you ask, how can I have my people, if they're already winning, what can get them to the next level? What makes my people want more? Well, you need to create a vision board. They need to create a vision board on what's important in their life and what are they working towards, right? This is just an example. You can use AI tools. You can make your own. You can clip things out of a magazine, old school. I don't care, but they need a vision board. They need something to look forward to, a bigger purpose, a why, right? Now let's get into the used car game. What are some focal points moving in to the used car game if we're going from a 1-to-1 to a 3-to-1 used to new ratio, right? Well, in finance, there's a few areas that we need to focus on first. One of those is the banks, the lending institutions, the people that loan our customers the money. We have to have great relationships with them. We have to have intentional conversations. We have to prep these lenders that we're going to be sending them more used vehicles that might have a little higher mileage. We might need 72, 75, 78 months when we normally couldn't get it, right? We need to leverage these conversations and let the lenders know, hey, we're turning into a used car dealership more than a new car dealership, and you're going to see more of these applications come through. I need your help, your guidance, whatever it might be moving forward, because we want to still send you deals and we want to be profitable, right? So getting with the banks, let them understand we know that there's going to be more STIPs, more POR, more POI, more references, more this and that, all the cross the T's, the dot the I's. We get it, and we're part of that, right? We want to help you get to that next level. A portion of that is to bring your salespeople, and I'm talking to the finance office, so show this to them. Please bring the salesperson to your office and let them hear your conversations with the banks. Let them hear you talk about how the rate is too high, right? It's not just the customer that we battle with, it's the lenders. It's not just the customer that we battle with as far as the terms, the rates, the products. We as finance managers and directors have to battle the source, the lenders, the banks, right? So get those salespeople in your offices so they can hear you battling, fighting, understanding why it might take a little longer to get that customer in your office. So that's another thing that we can do as we're selling more used vehicles. Also, as finance managers, we have to understand LTVs, negative equity, terms, values of the vehicles are going to change. It might be a little different than we're used to on the new car side. So prep for that. What are some ways we could prep for that? Have tiered options for your VSEs, right? We don't just need to have a full exclusionary coverage at the highest term, highest mileage, no deductible, right? We don't need to drop our pants on the first date, so to speak. If you've got to show a silver coverage versus or a platinum plus versus a silver coverage or a powertrain plus, show the different types of coverages with the different mileage and the different deductibles so that you give that customer an option, or at least they feel like they have an option, right? And start to bundle those ancillary products together and have a used car buying experience, right? Have that certain package or tiered option that is fit just for, or feels like it's fit just for that customer. So lean in, know that we're going to be doing more used contracts, which might delay some funding. You might have to get more steps. You might have to call the bank and push them a little bit more than usual, right? We might have to pull our salespeople in and train them a little bit more than we normally do. But I promise you at the end game, volume is going to solve everything. Money Man out. Let's go.